Is number one, Rosemary Hamill. Give her a big round of applause. Well done, Rosemary. Oh, that's lovely. You could go to Ascot with a lovely costume like that, couldn't you?
Could I ask the lady in the red to come up, please?
We've got another winner too. I'll let you know the name. Just like Janet Hall. Give her a big round of applause, folks. Janet Hall. Well done.
Absolutely outstanding. And that is just what has made the event, that everybody has made such an effort. In comparison to me, I mean, absolutely fantastic. Fortunately, there's only one prize left.
We have another winner, folks. Give Claire a big round of applause, folks. Done very well. So folks, give the ladies a big round of applause there. I think they've done very well indeed. Thank you very much indeed, ladies. Thank you for taking part.
Oh, absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be a wee prize for everybody. But the most unique is the wee girl down here.
This is for best dressed young lady here this afternoon. Zoe Waterfield. Well done, Zoe. Give her a big round of applause. She looks lovely. Thank you, Zoe. Oh, young gentleman this time is what I find. Matthew Hamill. Give him a big round of applause. Well done, Matthew. Very well done. So folks, what about giving them all a big round of applause? I think they've done very well. Thank you very much, guys. guys for taking part in the event. And you've created a lot of great atmosphere here at Mike Stewart this afternoon. Thank you very much indeed.
We're going to finish off. Please come up just to finish off the afternoon. And music.
Peter Davies from Hear. I moved to Hear in 1966 to work in Surreywood carpets. My wife later joined me and subsequently had 4 children. One of my interests is in classic cars, and I bought this car approximately 15 years ago. The car is a Triumph TR4. It was built in 1966, and this particular car was sent to America. It spent its life in Arizona, and I bought it from a young couple who'd imported it to England. They spent a lot of time and money on it. They changed the colour from the original red to green. They stripped the body of the car completely down to the bare metal. Subsequently had it sprayed, and I actually bought the car from a photograph. When I went to collect the car, which was in Basingstoke, I had travelled from Italy, was feeling rather tired, and the next day I set off to travel up to Stranraer. The owner was terrified, horrified. He'd taken the car to the MOT. He'd driven it maybe 20 or 30 miles. I soon discovered why he was scared. Every time I stopped, it started again. There were clouds of smoke. And on my way to Stranraer, I put about 9 pints of oil in it. So when I got the car home, although it looked well, it perhaps required a lot of mechanical work. Having got the car back to Hear, and after a few brief runs, I decided that I had to do work on the engine. This proved to be not sufficient, so ultimately I took the engine out. I've since replaced the gearbox and introduced an overdrive. But the most significant change has been to the steering. You will notice that the car is now right-hand drive, and of course, being an American car, it was in fact originally left-hand. An interesting feature of the engine is that the cylinder block is exactly the same as that in a Ferguson tractor. So the car potentially has a speed of just over 100 miles an hour. It would do about 26 miles to the gallon. It's a comfortable ride, and my wife Susan and I have many pleasant events such as the static event here today or organised runs.
Terence Aston.
Right.
I'm living in Holywood. Retired a few years ago and decided to start working a model engineering related project. So I heard about this car, and it was quite unique with a tiller steering. It was originally designed in 1901 by a guy called Ransom Eli Olds. That's where the Oldsmobile comes from. He had 3 prototypes on the drawing board in 1901. And he was about to start production in 1902 when the factory burnt down in a major fire. And of the three models, the Curved Dash Oldsmobile was the one that survived, and it was the one that went into production. So in 1903, I think about nearly 500 were built, and it was produced until 1907, when this guy called Henry Ford came along with his Model T Ford and a steering wheel instead of the old tiller. And when Henry Ford produced the Model T Ford, unfortunately the Curved Dash Oldsmobile sort of went out of fashion. It was the first production motor car in the world in 1903. It set up a record. It set off and drove from the west coast of America right across. I'm not sure the total distance, but it took 72 days, and that was a record in those days. It also was the first car to climb Mount Washington, and it set up a lot of records in the early days of motoring in America. It was very, very popular. It cost $650, and it was a popular car, easy to drive and easy to maintain.
When you were building this one, what engine did you put into it?
Well, the original car had a big single-cylinder 500cc engine, and the story goes that the engine ticked over so slowly every engine beat, when it was doing 30 mile an hour, every thump of the engine, if you passed a telegraph pole, you were doing 30 mile an hour. So it was every thump, every telegraph pole, you knew you were doing 30 mile an hour. I've got a 600cc Citroen 2CV engine, which actually came out of my daughter-in-law's little Citroen Diane, which the bodywork was pretty grim, and the engine was first-class condition, so I took the engine out of that, cannibalised it, and put it in the car, and it starts first touch of the button. And it pulls very well. The car is so light that the engine pulls it very well.